fact, isn't Milwaukee an Indian name?
Yes, Pete, it is. Actually, it's pronounced Milwaukee, which is Algonquin for the good land.
Dice Commando wishes to thank the fantastic people of Milwaukee for letting us crash their playgroup. Everyone was incredibly nice and we had a fantastic time. Go Commando!
Hello, Wisconsin!
Hello everyone, welcome back to Dice Commando. This is round 3 of tonight's standard tournament here at Oak and Shield Gaming Pub in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We are playing with the new RRG tonight, as many of these guys are going to Worlds. On our left we have Amy. She's playing an updated version of K2SO, R2, and Chopper, which I think is really well positioned given the new meta. And on the right we have Joe with a sweet playmat, and he's playing Beckett, Iden, also a pretty good aggro deck. Alright, 6-6 on the roll-off. I think Beckett probably has the disadvantage just with the specials, but he does get it. So military camp is a bold choice. Yep, so Amy's going to play on the military camp and take her 2 shields on K2SO. So military camp, of course, allows you to activate 2 characters that share a subtype, and if one of those is a trooper, reroll one of its character dice. But that will allow Amy to get a little speed advantage too, potentially here. But she's got to be able to stay in front of Beckett Iden, which isn't likely with her 3-character deck. So either way, Joe will get a start. All right, so he truces in. Uh-oh, he must be building for megas. Oh, okay, so he's going to truce in Beckett's rifle, and that'll actually take away one of Amy's. So Amy's right back to where she started, and Joe is at 0, but with a big old gun. Alright, so Amy's going to power action Chopper, adding the grappling hook for 0, reducing the cost by 1 as per his power action. Alright, so there's the, oh man, he has a Boba Fett power action token, that's awesome. Alright, so rolling in with all of them, he does get an Iden reroll, so he'll reroll that discard, I would assume. Oh, so it doesn't look like he's rerolling. Goes back to Amy here. Oh, Amy has DDO. Oh, and she has pickings. Nothing to pick right now. Well, actually, she could pick the disrupts right now, but she's... Okay, so she's going to Riot Shield on K2 for 1. That'll probably make Joe reroll his disrupts, I'm sure. Yep, that's what he's going to do. He's going to walk into a pickings here, very likely. No, he does not. Oh, actually, that's a pretty good roll for him. Amy only has $1, so she's about to get hurt on the Beckett special if she doesn't spend the money. But she doesn't have anything to spend it on, so she's... Nah, Joe's in good position here. Because... Yeah, so there's DDO. Oh, maybe actually she could... Well, no, there's no ambush, though. Alright, so she can draw a card if she chooses after she gets done activating here. Right, so there's K2, discard. Chopper, and then does she have the... Oh, there's the grappling hook die. Discard, man, discard for days. And then R2, and she'll get to flip to a top side. Disrupt and discard all day long, so she'll go to K2's 2. But Joe's going to gate 2 money here, so I'm sure he does. I'm sure he steals one. Oh, I'm sorry, that was not an easy pickings. That was an instigate. I'm sorry, in Amy's hand. But he'll probably... I'm sure he resolves the special here. Nope, just goes and puts 2 into R2. Amy will pitch to reroll, I'm sure. Should get rid of instigate. Yeah, she didn't want to get rid of her action sheet, but she's got to improve her board here a little. Alright, that's better. Not super great, but damage is damage. And then, yeah, money's money too. Yep, now he'll steal, seeing that dollar on the table. So he'll end up gaining 2. Oh, you should get 2, Joe. because he took one, and then if opponent has... Oh yeah, Amy's actually pointing out to him because she's played Andrew, who Amy plays often, plays Beckett a lot, so Amy knows how Beckett works. So yeah, she's pointed out. But that's going to be 5. She probably goes after Beckett with the rifle, I'm sure. I know when I'm playing the deck, I hate seeing Iden go down first, but with that big beefy gun, let's see who she goes for here. Yeah, so she's going for Beckett. She's chasing the gun. I think that's probably the right call since it's kind of half a dozen, it's kind of 6, half a dozen. I do normally like going Iden first, but all right, so there's a reach the stars for a reroll 2 die with ambush, and it's on his battlefield, so he gets it again. Yeah, so he gets to reroll up to 2 again, so he'll just reroll the 1. All right, that's a dead R2 right there. This R2's just gone. Assuming he goes to the same target, I'm sure he would. Yep, so he'll kill R2. Amy should claim here, actually. Leaving that dollar on the table feels bad, but I think she should claim. Because she already dropped her instigate, so... Okay, she's going to take it. Yep, and then he'll claim. Yeah, that's a tough choice there. I think claiming... Well, no R2 flip anymore, so she's got a hard roll, so... Yeah, I don't know. Alright, but she does have $3 here, so... And she's playing with redeploys that cost 3, so... She could potentially hard cast one of those. Let's see if we can see in her hand what she got here. So she has her motive, there's her pickings, and of course Chopper's still alive. She has some upgrade on her. Might be another grappling arm. Alright, but Joe has first strike. He does have 2 resources. A300 paying 2. I love that redeploy gun. Oh, it's a rocket booster. Okay, that'll go down on Chop, of course, for 1 with his power action. And that's actually what she's going to do. So obviously getting all of his dice in the pool with military camp is huge. The disadvantage is that your redeploys kind of don't work within turn once everybody's activated. Okay, so they just did a drop on that instead of a reroll. And then reroll right into it. So nothing on Iden, but looking at a ton of guns again. Alright, so Amy's action here. So do note we didn't see her do the K2SO power action last round. Alright, so she's going to Ewok ambush, and that has to be Chopper because that's a non-elite. There's indirect and whatever the heck that is in the glare, and a discard, so that doesn't help her a ton. She could just bring in K2 and then set up for the power action, which again is reroll 1 of your dice and then reroll number of dice equal to value showing on that die. Yep, so she's going to do, so bring K2 in. These guys are just kind of slug it out here. Alright, back to Joe, who's going to hit, I would assume. Alright, so he's going to Beckett power action, give everybody $1, set him up for that Beckett gun. It looks like she's going to hidden motive because she can't pick. Alright, so she'll call... Oh, yep, so she had called range because it got removed. So he'll likely pitch the reroll here, which might make him walk into an easy pickings. Yep, so that's what he's going to do. He picks up everything except the one gun. And there's a 2-gun. Yep, there's a pickings. Although a Beckett, oh no, that's a Beckett rifle special. But yeah, Amy's going to get to pick here. All right, goes back to Joe here. I'm curious to see who he'll go for here. Chopper looks like the easy target. Okay, yeah, so it goes 1 and 2 Chopper. He's going to hang back on the rifle in case Amy spends money. But she's down to 1 card, and she does still have the K2 power action, though. So that's what she'll likely do here. Nope, so she's actually going to discard the reroll first. That was her D. Oh, no, so yeah, it looks like she's going to do the power action. So she pulls back the DDO discard. So, yeah, so she'll reroll K2, looking for a 2 or a 3. It's a blank. All right, so she's pitching a reroll for sure. Okay, so he'll just do a 2, because now, I mean, obviously he knows what's in Amy's hand, so no reason to hold back. He's not going to be able to get her down. All right, so there's Amy's last chance with her last card. And blank, it does get a discard, though. So will he actually hasty exit here? Yep. And then he's going to be able to claim it right back. That's not bad. All right, so Amy will discard first. Gets... what's that? Oh, hired muscle. Okay. Oh, so riot shields for 1. Yeah, do the 2, which I'm sure will go into Beckett, or into Iden, I mean. Okay, and then it looks like he claims right back once he finds his other damage. Alright, so not huge for either one of these guys last round. So let's see, with the riot shield it can soak 2, that means Beckett still needs 7, 9. No, sorry, he has 5, so he needs 8. Alright, so looks like Amy got automated defense, I think, times 2. Alright, but yeah, there's military camp just starting us right out. Come in and he'll get a trooper reroll if he wants. He will certainly reroll that blank. And then what's on the A300? It's a disrupt, okay, and then reroll and do a 1 money. Not a bunch of damage, 3 for 1. Alright, but there's auto. So Amy has $4 here, so yeah, it does look like those are 2 automated defense. So there, gets rid of the 3 for 1. Alright, so there's a focus to a 2. Does she automated defense again? Oh, sorry, that's a 2 focus to a 2 focus in a... Alright, so it goes to a 2 gun and a 2 gun. So it was a 1 focus to 2 focus to the 2 2s. Then Amy's going to be able to... Actually, this is not a bad turn for Amy here. Now, obviously, Chris will have his chance to control back, but this is going to be not a ton of damage exchanged here. Alright, 1 for automated defense, and she'll get rid of... Oh, so she actually should have removed Iden, and just in case... Well, okay, there it is. I was just going to say, just in case she wanted to action cheat, but... So it takes 2 into Chopper. And then Chopper will be at 2 more. Because Amy will just have to make sure she doesn't go down to no resources, but I don't think that's going to be a threat. Because it looks like she has an Instigate, a Riot Shield, and a Salvage Arm. The Salvage Arm will go down for free. But she might actually think about putting that on K2 at this point. but then she doesn't need to sequence it, right? Or she doesn't need to sequence it before she rolls in. She can drop it later. So I think she rolls in one of her guys. Okay, so she overwrites the grappling arm with the riot shield, and then she'll of course be able to power action the grappling arm back if she wants to with Chopper. And then she can put the salvage arm on K2. Man, good setup turn for Amy here. Okay, yep, so 2 goes into Chopper, and then she takes on the riot shield. So if she power actions Chopper, she wants to pull the grappling arm before she rolls in. But she's thinking about it. Okay, so she pulled salvaged arm. Right, he passes. So I think she probably should have grappling hooked just from the discard. All right, so K2 coming out. All right, nothing on K2, but his power action's still available. All right, Chopper coming in with his 2 dice now. There's a 1 gun and a 1 disrupt, but that 1 gun can become a 2 gun. All right. Okay, yep, so she's going to do her 2, which she'll take on the riot shield. All right, and then Joe keeps passing, so Amy will power action the discard. It's a 1, which is right back to where she was. And then she gets to reroll 1 die. Probably just do K2 again, huh? Yeah, same 1. Alright, is that a 3 for 1? That is a 3 for 1. Alright, Sinister Piece for a 2 or more, also discarding Take Flight. Yeah, he still has 3 cards in hand, so. Alright, so she gets rid of Instigate, trying to just get something out of this turn here. Nothing. Alright, so Joe claims and disrupt, and then we'll go in. So Amy did nothing that round. Well, I guess she popped the riot shield, but. Alright, so Joe will get the first action again here with Military Camp. Let's see if he plays anything first. Oh man, we did see a Seize the Day there. That would have been massive. Seize the Day in Military Camp is pretty brutal. Alright, so he's just going to power action, bring in all his guys. Alright, Beckett special. Man, that Beckett rifle is all over its specials. And he gets the reroll for a money. Does have 2 focus. Right, Amy does have a Beguile. So Joe has multiple ways to drop Chopper here. I think her only way is to Beguile. She can actually she can field medic and get down to yeah, no, the field medic won't save her. Yeah, so I think that's what she's pulling out, is the Beguile. So she gets a reroll. So she'll reroll Beckett. Do his focus. Then she gets a blank. And then is she going to remove the 2 focus? because then he can still focus to 2 focus, but now Amy does have the action on the rocket boosters. If she gets in a pinch, she can at least try to get something out of it. And she still does have the power action to pull from discard if she wants. Right, so he's going to take a resource. Yeah, looks like a Mega's coming. Okay, so she pays 1 for field medic. Uh-oh. He's in Beckett special range. He should take that, absolutely, especially if he's dropping. Alright, yeah, he just wanted to get his Megas on the field. So now Amy will want to pay 1 if she has anything. Amy's going to be in trouble here. She's got to get Beckett off the table if she's going to have any chance. Now she does have that Pacify in her hand, which of course is good for one of the Fost roll-ins on the Megas. Okay, so K2 coming in. That'll give her some reroll ability. Not rolling damage today. Alright, here's the Megas. Flood the field, yep. Blank 1 gun, and I believe that's the 2 gun on Megas. Alright, he's going to power action K2's blank. Looking for a 2 or a 3 here. It's a 1. Alright, so she rerolls the Megas 2, which goes into a 3 indirect. Alright, back to Joe here. Alright, so he's dropping a reroll. Picks up his focus, his blank, yeah, leaves the Beckett special. I'm surprised he didn't. Oh man, Beckett special all over the place. Oop, Amy should have power action that grappling in. Alright, so that's a 1 shield and a 2 melee. Yep, so he'll gain 2, taking 1. Okay, and it looks like he holds the other one in reserve just in case Amy takes more money, but she'll go ahead and deal. Okay, I was going to say, is she not boosting it? Yeah, there's 3. So Beckett is... Okay, he's at 8. Oh, there's a riot shield for 2 more. Alright, does Amy pitch to reroll here? She's not worried about that 3 indirect because that'll... Right. Oh, so she drops Pacify just to reroll. There's some damage and a 2 shields. So actually, that puts Beckett with 1 left. Okay, Bolt Sinister Piece. Yeah, she may as well do the 2. And then, okay, yeah, he's taking down the riot shield instead, so leaves him at 3. Okay, so that's 2, a 1 and a 1, and a chopper with 3 health remaining. I'm sure Amy shields him, and then Amy is actually going to get the battlefield here, it looks like. And then interestingly enough, he hasn't used the Beckett power action, so he can actually, if Amy claims, he can give both the money and then take it. Right, so 2 on the riot shield on the indirect, and then 1 on K2 SoH's shield. Back to Amy here. Probably drops her suppressive. Yep. Back to Joe, who's not done yet. Oh, he claims. That's interesting. I mean, I guess at this point he's just trying to get Chopper off the field. So Amy, like, Chopper is definitely going down, so Amy needs to try and dig for redeploy here. Looks like she just got, is that Ray's Saber she just got? It is, and another salvaged arm. That could potentially help on a good K2 roll. Now, Amy does have the rocket booster action. Alright, so there's Hidden Blaster for 2 with Ambush, and that'll ping a shield. So he actually takes it off K2. And then with Ambush, he's going to military camp. So he'll come in with 1, 2, a whole bunch of dice. Man, but if Beckett goes down... I'm kind of surprised he put the blaster on Beckett as opposed to Iden. Alright, so there's enough, but she can suppressive. Alright, so it looks like she is going to suppressive. Yep, so she gets rid of the... So she did that because there's no... He doesn't have any money yet, but he certainly will. Now it's still Amy's action here. So I do like the rocket booster here. Oh, but it looks like she's going to actually... Yeah, that's actually not bad. So she's going to overwrite the rocket booster, reducing the cost of raise by 2, paying the 1. Gains a shield. That way she'll keep the redeploy, which will pop over to K2 if Chopper goes down here, which is likely. And he hasn't used the power action yet, so he could pull. Okay, takes a resource. That'll set him up for the 3. Amy should roll in Chopper, I think. Now, she's only played 1 Ewok ambush. Does she have the other one? I don't think she does in hand. Yeah, I mean, I think you definitely roll in Chop and just get what you can out of him. She could potentially put Beckett down here. He only needs 3. Alright, so she's syncing it over. Alright, power actions Chopper to add grappling arm. So what she actually should have pulled the grappling arm from the discard instead of the one from her hand, just to give herself more rerolls, right? Alright, so there's 3, paying 1, takes the shields off. Amy will roll in Chop and see if she can get a kill. I would assume. There we go. Alright, there's multiple ways. Multiple ways to kill Beckett. But he's been all on top of control all game. He is out of money, though. Measure for Measures online. We haven't seen one of those yet. He also is playing Hasty. We've seen one of those. Okay, that's actually what he's going to do. So he's going to Hasty. He's already used a power action, so no big deal. However, that's still a dead Beckett because Amy has the salvaged arm, so he's going to lose a bunch of dice there. And then I think Amy might... Well, Megas is still in play, but... Yep, so she's going to do... Yep, so that's a dead Beckett. Yeah, now the A300 will redeploy, but the Hidden, I think, really should have gone onto Iden there. But he still has Megas to come into play. He has 3 cards for rerolls. Alright, so there's the Megas with a 1, a blank, and a blank. Alright, so she's not going to get the redeploy out of it, but she doesn't want to sit and pass a bunch of times either. So, man, K2 not doing his job today. Alright, so there's another Beckett rifle to reroll. Blank money, I believe. Yep. All right, Amy will power action K2, I'm sure here. Looking for a 2 or a 3. All right, there's the 2, which is preferable because she doesn't have any money, and then she gets to reroll 2 dice, so she'll just reroll her own. 1, and there's the 3 for 1, so that doesn't help her right now. All right, there's a pitch to reroll. Money, money, 2 gun. Still not enough to kill Chopper. Man, that little droid is hanging on. All right, so she's going to motive the Faust for ranged, I'm sure. It hits, so it'll get removed. 1 damage puts Chop at 6 with 2 health remaining. And she'll hit for 3. And he'll take his money. Oh, so Amy's going to get out of this one alive, and she can actually claim. Nope, she's going to pacify. The military camp doesn't hurt her as bad, but yep, so Joe's going to claim. He will get the reroll on the Iden die. I mean, he still has 6 pretty lethal die on the table. Alright, so we have a 7 health. I mean, Amy's actually in control here. Kind of. We have a 7 health Iden versus a 2 health Chop and a fully healthy K2 with the redeploy in play. Alright, so he's going to open with his megas. Alright, looking at 3, that's a kill. Although Amy just pulled a field medic, so she can heal up there. And little Chop just staying alive. That's what these droids do, right? Now she still has that salvaged arm, which doesn't do any good with Chop right now with the power action, but it can go on K2 and do some damage later. But she wants to try and save money for her easy pickings as well. But I don't see why she doesn't heal. I don't see why she doesn't heal Chop here. She's still thinking it over. I think she just needs to heal. Alright, come on, Amy. I think we're getting close to time here as well, so. I mean, the play is either roll in Chopper or heal him, and oh, so she's going to overwrite the grappling arm. Oh, with the okay, I didn't see the dagger in there. That's what. So she was okay. I see. She's just playing for the redeploys at this point. I see. Yep. So yep, she was just accepting the death. All right. So Chop is dead. I think we're looking for dice here, but we need to speed this up. We're getting close to the end of the game. You hate to see this at the end of the game. Come on, guys. Alright, there we go. Chop's dead. The salvaged arm goes away. Now that dagger should still stay upside down to mark, but she's already used her overwrite and unlikely to do it again. Alright, so it's Amy's action here. She'll get to roll in K2, because I don't know what else she would do. Alright, Amy's action. Come on now. Oh, okay, so he's dealing the 1 as well, so it was still his action. Alright, so K2 coming in. That's the way to do it. Nothing all game and then finishes big. He's likely got control. He has $4 here. So it's not enough because she doesn't have the dollar. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. So it is Joe's action here. So is that a best defense in his hand? Okay, so, I mean that's great. Measure for measure. Yep. Okay, gets rid of the dagger, and then Amy will be able to hit for 4. The interesting thing though with the 3 staying on is that it keeps her power action online for defense. Yep, goes to 4, so Iden's at 9. 3 health remaining. And then I think we saw that best defense in his hand, which of course is offline now, unless he gets another, although we've actually seen both riot shields, so never mind. Alright, so there's Iden. He should have military camped just for the reroll, but did not. Alright, there's the K2 power action. Gets a 3 again. Well, but she can reroll her own die, and then so it's 3 dice. And they're reading right now because it's to clarify that it's not 3, it's up to 3. Yeah. So what she'll do is she'll reroll K2 and the A300. Yep. So gets a 1, and the 2, still not enough to kill. All right, he's gonna measure for measure it out. And then even if Amy takes damage, she's going to be able to field medic up. So actually Amy's in good shape here. Alright, it's Amy's action, but I don't... Yeah, there we go. So she's going to claim up. And I'm sure he just pitches the reroll. Oh, Imperial Officer, okay, for 2. And that, when that comes in, allows to flip a trooper die to any side. So, oh, and it hits the focus, so I'm sure he'll go to the 2, and then that focus is still in. So then he can go to 4, put 3 into K2. Okay, so 3, and by 3 I mean 3 net. So 3 net through the shield. And then, yeah, so time has been called, actually, so that, yeah, that's what they're clarifying right now, but time has been called, so let's do the damage count. So it's 11 and 9, so Amy's done 20, and, yeah, so 20 versus 16, 17, 18, 19, wow, so Amy gets it by 1 point on tiebreaker. So, nicely done, Amy. If you like what we're doing here on the Dice Commando channel, please show your support with a like and a subscribe. Please remember to keep all comments civil and constructive, and to help us continue to grow this amazing community. Thank you for watching Dice Commando.
Hi, I'm Jeff. This is Kalen. We're both playing Destiny today. Please like and subscribe, and go Commando. Shout out to Cloud City Rollers.